What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here live for the AMX R&M Automotive Dirt Oval Series here at Lanier this week. As we get ready to go racing here, we're going to have 8-lap heats, a conti if needed, 5-minute warm-up, 35-lap feature. First starts on green, restarts on leader. Right now we got Vandenbush with a massive lead, 54 points ahead of Nick Nowak in the points as we get ready for heat race number 1. I guess I forgot to put up the overlays. Hold on, guys. Let me pull up the grid and then we'll do over the overlays. Joshua Thomas on the pole, Nick Nowak in second, Austin in third, Bryce in fourth. Gary's going to start fifth, Dave in sixth, Taylor in seventh. Heat race number 1 here tonight. Oink. Don't forget, guys, we do have a hard charter award. It is brought to you by Deadman Motorsports Hard Charter Award. So somebody who might have a bad heat has an opportunity to grab a little something there with that hard charter award as we get ready to go racing here tonight. Josh did not grid in that 022. Is he in there? He's in there, just didn't grid up. All right. So green flag about to come out next time by. It's going to be Austin on the inside, Nick on the outside. Nick needs a lot of points and a lot of help to get out in front of Vandenbush here. And I don't know if he's got enough time. I mean, mathematically, it might be possible because I believe they do count laps led here. But, man, it's definitely going to be a difficult task for somebody to catch Vandenbush. Vandenbush starting shotgun on the field in this one. All right, about to take the green flag. Coming out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Nick and Austin side by side into turn number 1. Nick's going to get a big run out of 2 up on the outside as they're going to be side by side going into turn number 3. Austin on the bottom, Nick up high. Here comes Vandenbush trying to make his way through as he's up to the 4th position now as Nick continues to try and fight for the lead. Oh, Vandenbush gets a little sideways through 1 and 2 back there. But he's going to try and grab third coming out of turn number 2. Back up to the front, side by side for the lead. Austin down on the bottom. Nick's going to get a run back on the outside as they come out of turn number 4. Austin's going to close that gap as they go into 1. Not so much side by side for the lead. Can Nick get in position? Austin's going to try and keep him from being able to slide down into turn number 3 and 4. Nick needs to find a way. He needs to grab some points here in the heat race. Can he get around Austin? Working on lap number 4. We'll be halfway through when we hit the start-finish line this time by. Austin out in front. Nick in second. Nick's going to slide it into turn number 3 and 4. Try and get up underneath Austin. He can't do it. There's single file out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Halfway through this one, 4 more laps. Austin with a nice turn through 1 and 2. Nick's going to close down the back straightaway. He's going to send it into turn number 3 and 4. Will he use the bumper to move Austin out the way if he needs to? 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Here comes Vandenbush. It's more important than ever for Nick to try and find a way around. He loses ground in Austin, but Austin gets the wall on the back straightaway heading into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4. Austin. 2 more laps to keep it straight. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, no, Nick grabs the inside wall. He's going to turn it around facing the wrong way. He gets hit by Bryce. Back up to the front. Austin's going to come out of turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. 1 more lap for Austin. Vandenbush in that 2nd spot. Gary 3rd. Dave in 4th. Bryce 5th, and Nick in that 6th position. Oh, that was terrible for Nick as they come out of turn number 4. Austin sees the checkered flag in the air. He's going to win heat race number 1. Vandenbush 2nd, Gary 3rd, Dave and 4th, Bryce fifth. Nick's going to bring it home in sixth. Oh, man. Yeah, no, Nick is definitely kicking himself for that one. As we complete heat race number 1. Let's get ready for heat race number 2. Let me go ahead and pull up the starting grid. On the pole, we got JJ Odell, Nathan Matoxin starting second, Geoff in third, Anthony fourth, Brad in that fifth position, Austin Marlette, somebody correct me. In that sixth spot, Clint Mcfadden starting shotgun on the field in seventh. So we're going to have 8 laps here in heat race number 2. I don't think it's going to do a Conti, but it might as they get rolling out here today. Let's go ahead and get rid of the grid. I guess we don't need that up there, do we? All right. So who's your picks for heat race number 2? I mean, Nathan's in a good position. Anthony too. But Jeff, never easy to pass in that number 69 starting on the inside of row number 2. Pace truck's gonna pull off this time by. We're gonna go green flag racing. JJ on the inside, Matoxin on the outside. Let's get ready to go green flag racing. Pace truck in. Green flag is out as they head down to the start-finish line, down into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side, the first 2 rows. Man, you could throw a blanket over the top 4 as they come down the back straightaway. Matoxin into the outside wall. That's going to let Jeff get up underneath them through 3 and 4. JJ having the leads all by himself as they're 3 wide for second out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Jeff into the side of Matoxin. Anthony up to the second spot as they come down the back straightaway, heading into turn number 3 and 4. JJ out in the lead, Anthony second, Jeff in third, as here comes Clint Mcfadden in the number 2. Lanier, sorry. I appreciate it, Mike. I actually just noticed, I'm sitting here watching the race and just noticed that you messaged. Out of turn number 4, front 2 single file as Mcfadden slides into that second spot. Jeff now has to deal with Matoxin for fourth. Matoxin, into the side of Jeff. Out of turn number 2. Out of turn number 4. We are halfway through this one. JJ in the lead. Anthony trying to reel him in. Clint Mcfadden in third. Jeff in fourth, Matoxin, and Jeff going at it still for that 4th position. Brad and Austin way behind. Not in contention for this one as we got 3 laps to go. Heat race number 2 starting to heat up as Anthony tries to close in on JJ. Nice. You're going to run some I-55. Out of turn number 4, 2 laps to go. JJ going to send it down into 1 and 2. Here comes Anthony with a big run down through the corner. Doesn't close on him. He threw it in too hard. That's going to allow JJ to stay out front. Down into turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. 1 more lap for JJ. JJ down into turn number 1 and 2. Anthony trying to do everything he can to catch him. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. 1 more set of corners for JJ. He's going to slide through the slick through 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. JJ takes the win in heat race number 2. Anthony second. Clint third. Jeff fourth. Matoxin in fifth. Brad's going to bring it home in 6th. Austin. Well, Austin, you can't park there. Austin in 7th. All right, so that's the end of heat race number 2. Uh-oh, we got stuck. Oh, okay. Okay. So we are skipping the Conti. There's going to be no Conti today. It looks like we're going to be running straight into the feature. Let's go ahead and watch these guys warm it up. So you're strapping into the real modified. All right, warm up here tonight. Let's see who puts down the quick time. You know who I'm surprised we don't see out here? I am very surprised that Luke is not out there with these guys. He's been out here. Neither is Connor. So Connor and Luke not out here tonight. So it looks like we got 14 cars, trucks here ready to do battle for 35 laps after this warm-up. You guys give me 1 minute. I will be right back. All right, we got about 2 more laps of practice left, and we're going to be going to the feature. I'll tell you what, one person we're going to have to keep an eye out here tonight is going to be Nick Nowak in that number 45. He is going to be contender for sure for that Deadman Hard Charger Award here tonight. Can he take it? He's going to be starting at the back of the field in that number 145 after having that little bit of a issue in his heat race. So it'll be interesting to see what he's able to do. Vandenbush, he's just in protection mode. If he's consistent, it's going to be hard for anybody to take him out in the points. You know, as I said, we got Austin is 77 points behind Vandenbush. We already talked about Nick being 54. 83 points back to Anthony. 94 points back to Clint. 99. So really, Vandenbush just has to be consistent. That's going to be the biggest thing for him here tonight. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Right? Yeah, he did it all by himself this time. He was just pushing it. He knew he needs the points. He needs whatever he can get and to put as much space between him and Vandenbush. I mean, 54 points, that's a lot of points to catch up. You know that, Cody. No Cody out here tonight? All right, so right now, currently the quick time is going to be Anthony with an 18.202 here in practice as it's coming down to an end, 10 seconds left. Joshua Thomas, second quickest time. We didn't see him take the field in his heat race. Let's see if he might be a contender for the hard charger. So we're going to go ahead, get these guys lined up and ready to run here in tonight's feature, 35 laps as they grid up. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole, Austin in the 218 as he won heat race number 1. JJ starting second. Vandenbush starting third. Anthony in fourth. Gary in fifth. Clint Mcfadden starting in that 6th spot. Dave in 7th. Jeff in 8th. Bryce is going to start in 9th. Metoxin starting 10th. Mr. Consistency, Nick Nowak in 11th. Brad Titus starting in that 12th position. Joshua in 13th. Austin Marlette in 14th position. That's going to be tonight's field. As I forgot to show you guys that last part. As we get ready to go racing, these guys are lined up. Pace car is going to be moving here in a second. Who's your picks for tonight? You're bowling. Jeez, who the hell picks bowling over racing? Come on. Get your priorities straight, Cody. Well, I mean, they did spell Cody with a K, your parents did, so you were kind of stuck behind the 8 ball. You were put at a disadvantage at a young age. All right, we're going to go green flag racing next time by. Getting ready to take the green flag. Austin and JJ. JJ showed some speed in his heat race. Can he take a victory here tonight? This is the first time I think he's been out here. Pace car's off, waiting on the green flag. Green flag is in the air as they head down into turn number 1. Taylor all over the back of Austin. He's going to take it 3 wide out of turn 2. JJ falling back. Here comes Anthony up the middle. Anthony gives his brother a little push. Taylor down on the bottom. Austin up high. Out of turn number 4, Austin drifts up too high. Taylor's going to lead lap number 1. That is not what anybody wanted to see as they're 3 wide for third. Out of turn number 2. Oh, we almost had the squeeze there. As we head down into turn number 3 and 4, Clint Mcfadden slides up into that 2nd spot. Down into 1 and 2. Look at this racing from 2nd on back as Taylor gets to enjoy the lead as they come out of turn number 2. Clint Mcfadden in that 2nd spot as we have the brothers Austin and Anthony side by side for 3rd. Out of turn number 3. Who's going to come out ahead? Eventually that top lane will start to work a little bit. If it gets slick enough here tonight, that's what some of these guys are hoping as Austin gets a run on the outside, but it looks like Anthony's going to be able to squeeze into that 3rd position. Austin fights back hard, up high out of turn number 4 as they head down into 1 and 2. Side by side for that 3rd spot as they race it out. Anthony almost slides all the way up, not quite enough room to be comfortable. Austin peeks his nose in there as they slide through turns number 3 and 4. Anthony's going to have it all the way to the wall this time by Austin all over his back bumper. Nothing like a brother getting nosy in your bedroom as you come out of turn number 2. Here comes JJ up underneath Austin. JJ's going to slide it in down on the bottom, bounces off the wall a little bit, doesn't slow him down, almost up into Austin as they come out of turn 4. Side by side for 4th. As these guys get it figured out, here comes the 87 of Gary as he's up underneath JJ after JJ slipped. Go ahead and watch the leader on the right-hand side as we watch everybody else down on the left-hand side through turns number 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2, sorry. Side by side, here comes Metoxin on the high side. And Joshua Thomas now trying to stick it in the middle. Right now, biggest mover of the race is going to be Joshua Thomas in that number 022. Down into 1 and 2. Oh, I just saw Austin give Anthony a bump as they come through 1 and 2. Down 2, Anthony into the wall. Austin up underneath them. Side by side for that 3rd position. Wheel to wheel, door to door. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, I don't want to be at the dinner table tomorrow if these two get together as they slide down into turn number 3 and 4. Austin down low. Anthony up high. He's going to fight back side by side as he bounces off the wall off of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Austin showing some speed here tonight. He's going to slide up in front of his brother. Anthony gives him a bump heading into turn number 3. Here comes JJ down on the bottom side through turns number 3 and 4. We're watching the battle for the lead in the right-hand screen as we watch the battle for third on the left. Austin has it. Anthony wants it back as JJ sticking his nose in it as they come down the back straightaway. Out of turn number 4. Side by side for that 4th position. Here comes JJ. Oh, no contact. Wow. I thought they were going to hit as they come out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes JJ sending it back underneath. Out of turn number 4, side by side for the 4th position. JJ is going to have to fall back in line. Meanwhile, we got to take a look. Joshua now up 6 positions to the 7th spot. He might need a caution to help him out a little bit, but he might have a little something in that running white number 02 here tonight, as he has definitely made some ground. Nick kind of stuck back here in the 10th position, only up 1 spot. This is going to be a tough one for him. As Clint Mcfadden, oh, we got to go back to the battle for the leaders. We got a battle for the lead. Clint and Tyler side by side as we head down into turn number 1. Taylor down on the bottom. Clint up high out of turn number 2. Clint's going to get a run on the outside. They're going to head down into 3 and 4 side by side. Taylor sends it down through the slick down to the wall as McFadden rides the high side. And don't look now. Here comes Austin in the 218. Oh, Taylor slides around, almost whips into Clint as they come through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. It is getting spicy for the lead up here as Taylor slides up in front of Clint. Here comes Clint, but Austin makes contact. That might have helped Clint as he rotates through the corner. Here comes Clint down underneath in turns number 1 and 2 as they come out of turn 2. Taylor's going to get a run on the outside. Heading down into turn number 3. Clint's going to slide up in front of Taylor. Taylor's going to try and cross him over as they come out of turn 4. Side by side for the lead. Clint leads that lap. Oh, Taylor gets loose heading into turn number 1. That's going to hurt his exit. He's going to try and fight back on the inside as Clint squeezes him down to the bottom as he now has the lead. But here comes Taylor fighting back down low. Side by side for the lead. Down the front straightaway heading. Oh, yellow flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow as it looks like Nick might have had trouble further back in the pack. Well, let's go take a look. What a race for the lead we had going on. What happened to Nick here? Oh, he just got squeezed a little bit. The 98 of Austin was up above him. Tough break for Nick. He's having a rough weekend, but especially night here in that 145. And here we go with issues. All right, so what a wild one we've had so far here tonight as I close out of that. So hopefully it fixes whatever problem I was having with it not going forward correctly. But what a race so far. As we get ready to go green flag this time by, we have Clint down on the bottom, Vandenbush out high, up high as we come through turns number 3 and 4, getting ready for the green flag. Remember, this one's on the leader. Clint can fire off whenever he wants. Nope, delayed the caution. We got one more lap of caution here. Yeah, it's been a great race, Zach. Definitely a great race. It's been enjoyable to watch. All right, we are going green flag this time by. As they come out of turn number 4, coming to the green flag. Green flag is out as Clint gets a nice jump on the inside. Taylor has to deal with Austin. So Clint down low as they come through turns number 1 and 2. Side by side for second. Austin down low. Taylor up high as they slide through 3 and 4. Austin's going to take that second spot as he parks it on the nose of Vandenbush. Austin showing a lot of speed tonight in that 218. Does he have anything for the 2 of Clint as we get jumbled up further back in the pack? Look at Joshua up 10 spots to 4th. Here comes JJ up underneath Anthony. What a battle we got back here in the pack. Side by side for 4th and 6th and 8th. As we head down into turn number 2. Joshua is going to go ahead and take that 4th spot away from Anthony. Anthony gives him a bump going into 3 and 4. As we slide out of turn number 4, it's going to be Clint, Austin, Taylor, Joshua, Anthony, Jeff, JJ, Nathan, Bryce, and Nick for our top 10. Clint down into turn number 3 and 4. Austin trying to reel him in. Vandenbush in 3rd. Joshua in 4th. I'll tell you what, we got to watch the 022 of Joshua. He's made it all the way through the field. Oh, Clint's up 10 spots too, so we got 2 cars. Oh no, not 10. I got to check it out. Something's not right. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Joshua, so far our biggest gainer in that 022. Oh, he almost gets into Vandenbush through turns number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. 10 laps to go when they cross the line this time by 10 more laps for Clint, Austin, and Vandenbush. Can they keep their podium spots? Joshua has other plans as he closes in on the 3rd place driver, Anthony in 5th. He wants to get up further. Jeff in 6th. JJ all the way back to the 7th spot as Metoxin sits in 8th. Here comes Bryce sending it up underneath Metoxin. I thought they were going to make contact. Here comes Nick in the number 145. He's going to send it up underneath. Oh, Bryce gets a little bit of contact with Metoxin, but he lets out of it. Back up to the front as Clint continues to lead. Top, I don't know, all these guys are single file as the laps are clicking down. Can somebody make any ground as they come out of turn number 2? McFadden with a nice run off of 2 into 3. I don't know, he's going to be hard to pass here tonight as they come out of 4 and cross the line. For 7 laps to go as the caution flag is out. Caution, caution, caution. Oh, was Nick involved again? Looks like Nick might have been involved in this one again. Let's go take a look at what happened. Looks like it's going to be a checkup, maybe. Oh, big wreck for Nick as he ends up on his roof in turn number 3 and 4. Oh, man, devastating night for Nick as he toes. We get back up to the leader, Clint Mcfadden, having a great race here today. Well, this is interesting. We're going to have another restart inside 10 laps to go. Looks like it's going to be 6 laps to go. Oh, pace laps counting? I forget. We got 6 laps to go. Will we take the green flag? I know Nick died. Rip. Clint out in front. What a great race. Clint has been great in these, but he's definitely had his streak of bad luck here. He should be higher up in the points, but maybe this is a turnaround for him. Maybe this is exactly what he needed, as it looks like he could be on his way to victory here tonight as we come through turns number 3 and 4. Getting ready to go green flag racing again. Can we race to the end without another caution? Green flag is out. Clint gets on the gas, comes across the line as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Austin behind him. Here comes Vandenbush. Don't look now. Here comes Joshua Thomas down on the bottom side. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. He's going to slide it into turn number 3 and 4. Josh looking to steal a podium here tonight. Out of turn 4, we got 5 laps to go. 5 more laps as we head down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Anthony up underneath Vandenbush for that 4th position. Door to door, wheel to wheel, down the back straightaway, down into turn number 3. Taylor sends it in, does everything he can to keep it out of Joshua, and then Austin gets it in, or Anthony gets it in. Clint out in the lead, Austin 2nd, Joshua in 3rd. Down through turns number 3 and 4. McFadden wanting to take the victory here tonight. Can't quite shake the 218. 3 laps to go. Down through 1 and 2. Oh, we got to check up further back in the pack. Field gets stacked up. A little bit of racing here. Beating and banging as they head down into 3 and 4. Down into 1 and 2 for our leader with 2 laps to go. Bless me. On to turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by. White flag in the air. 1 more lap for Clint. Down into 1 and 2. Does Austin have anything for him? He's going to dig in down on the bottom out of turn 2. Clint pulls him down the back straightaway, heading into turn number 3 and 4. Austin's going to send it into the bottom 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. It's going to be Clint, Austin, Josh, barely by a half a nose, Taylor, Anthony, Jeff, JJ, Bryce, Dave, and Metoxin for our top 10. Wow, what a wild finish. Oops. I just noticed that I had the wrong name in there. All right. What a finish. What a finish. What a finish. All right, let's go ahead and let these guys line it up on the front straightaway. And we are going to go ahead, jump in. Let me shut off the chat just in case somebody says something that we don't want to distract from the interviews. And we are going to go ahead and see if Josh is in the score. Oh, I see him. See if he moves down. Austin's ready. Yeah, we'll just pull him in. Oh, he moved down on his own. Okay. Let's pull him in. Josh, James in the booth, you got a copy?
I can hear you, man.
Man, what a race. You come way from the back. What did you start off? 13th?
I think I started 13th or 14th. I think it's 13th because I started on the inside.
Yeah, you started 13th. I think that's what, 10 positions here, up to the third spot. I feel like you might have had a little bit more if you had some more time.
Man, I believe if I'd had a few more laps, I found a little line there that going into the corners, I could catch everybody and get under them. And coming out is where they would have to float up because they know that I had them down low.
Well, that 022 was rolling. You missed your heat race. Definitely a disadvantage starting at the back, but you made the best of it. 3rd place, man. You got to be happy.
Yeah, man. I don't hardly run these a lot. I mean, I work a lot, and between my daughter and stuff, I don't get a lot of time to run. But when I do, I enjoy getting to.
For sure, I get that. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors? I'll help this happen for you tonight. Sorry.
I'd like to thank my fiance, my little girl, all the guys over at Dirty South Motorsports just for jumping in fun races like this, and just every one of y'all out here putting on the show for us. I mean, giving us a place to run.
Well, enjoy this podium, and maybe we'll see you next week.
I will see you.
Later, bud. All right, so Josh bringing home 3rd. Austin. Man, it seems like you get better every week.
Yeah, I let that one slip through my fingers starting on the pole, but I'm happy with the 2nd place, though.
Definitely a hard-fought battle. I mean, Clint's been fast. He's caught some bad luck. I mean, he's always tough to beat out here. But you definitely look like you had a little something at the end. You guys just looked way too even for you to be able to make a pass.
Yeah, he wasn't really pulling me at all, but I wasn't catching him really, and it was just a matter of staying in front of Josh. Josh came out of nowhere for 3rd place.
Yeah, Josh came through the field like an animal. You might have been a little worried there when you seen him closing in.
I did. I was thinking, just keep looking forward, Austin. Keep looking forward. Josh ain't there. Focus on Clint.
Well, you got to tell me, at one point in the race, you and your brother get together. He gets way sideways. How was the conversation over that one?
It wasn't really much. It was just got in each other. Crap. But
I was like, good thing you didn't wreck. I'd hate to be in that dinner.
oh, I know. Every time
Well,
you contact these trucks, you're always worried you're gonna take someone out.
but they're
But
ultra resilient and ultra super easy to save. So, I mean, that's a good thing
yep.
too. So, why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors, help you get here tonight?
Yeah, I just say thanks to my family for supporting me and Anthony for doing this stuff. I think Just a Trim Lawn Service, R&M Automotive, Deadman Motorsports, BGM Racing, CG Motorsports, Minden Tahoe Airport, and Jane's Racing. And of course, you guys for putting on the broadcast.
Well, great to have you guys out here putting on one heck of a show, and it was a great show tonight. Enjoy the second place, and I will see you guys Wednesday.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, let's bring in our race winner. Well, you got you another one, Clint.
Yeah, didn't think it was going to happen, but got lucky enough to get by a few cars there and get her done.
For sure, Josh. Yeah, that was awesome. I really think that if you had taken away some of the bad luck that you had this season, you could be definitely contending Vandenbush. You were probably one of the best trucks all season long.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we've been pretty fast. Yeah, I just had some bad luck, and hopefully, with a few more good runs here, we can pick off a few more points and see how far up we can get.
That race to take the lead between you and Vandenbush. Vandenbush always hard to pass. Man, that looked like some good, clean racing between the two of you.
Oh yeah, Taylor Austin, it was awesome racing with them. The track usually here is a little bit more racy than it was. A little bit one lane tonight it seemed, but started sixth there and kind of got lucky on a few guys pushing and not getting their trucks figured out at the beginning of the race to get up to the front, and just kept trying to be consistent and not make any mistakes and hit your marks, and ended up in the victory circle.
Well, great run here tonight. Always good to see you have a good run. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
James, thanks, man. Yeah, I want to thank AMX for hosting these races. It's an awesome group of guys to race with. Everybody's very clean. The racing's always really good. Also, I got to thank MDI for broadcasting these races. It's always a good time to go back and watch them rerun.
Thank you, and enjoy the victory. And I will see you guys later this Wednesday, I guess.
Sounds like a plan. Have a good
All
one,
right,
James.
brother. Have a good one. Always good to see Clint in victory lane. It just seems like he has such an up and down. Kind of one of those guys you just can't help but root for a little bit here. As we pull up tonight's results, Clint takes the win. Austin second. Joshua in third. Vandenbush in that fourth spot. Anthony fifth. Jeff in sixth. JJ seventh. Bryce in eighth. Dave in ninth. Metoxin in 10th. Gary in 11th. Brad 12th. Nick with a devastating night in that 13th position. It's been a bad week for him. Hopefully he can turn around next week. We'll find out on Wednesday. And Austin rounding out the field in that 14th position. Guys, what a race here tonight. We also had our Deadman Motorsports hard charger award. That'll go to Joshua Thomas, as he was clearly the hardest charger here tonight. And we got to thank R&M Automotive for helping sponsor this series. So, guys, until next time,